What up, guys? Welcome to this YouTube channel. And on this video, I'm going to be walking you through a strategic top-down analysis on gold and BTC. All right, without wasting much of our time, let's get started. So, if you watch my previous video, I talked about identifying structure, liquidity, entry are the major concepts of what the SMC is all about. All right. So how do we actually spot this on the chart? First, we need to understand that we are looking for direction of a trend or to get the major bias of the trend of the market. We need to go to higher time frames like the daily time frames and the 4 hour time frames. Now, if you're on a daily time frame, how we can actually mark out our our trend is this. It's very simple, right? We just need to get a break of structure, a liquidity entry, right? A corrective move, and then we are able to identify who is dominating the market at that point. For example, if we have a structure like this, now this is a break of structure, right? This is a break of structure. Why? Because it took out this inducement here. There was an inducement taken here, right? There was an inducement taken here. So that make this a valid break of structure. Do you understand? So if we are to look for entries now, we need to wait for price to come to at least 61.8 or 50% retracement level, which is around this zone here to look for buys. Remember, for the fact that price is in an uptrend doesn't mean we should just jump into it like that. No, we need to buy at a discount zone, and if we are to sell, we are to sell at a premium zone. All right. So now we need to be able to identify a structure like this on a daily time frame for us to confirm that yes, this is a bullish trend. The same way on the 4 hour time frame, we need to get these variables completed for us to also confirm that this is what a bullish trend. Let's say this is the 4 hour time frame. We also want to see where is it a zone where an inducement was taken out before a break of structure, right? Before a break of structure. So this is now our break of structure. And then we need price to retrace to 61.8 retracement level, right? For us to look for entries. So this will serve as liquidity, right? I'm not going to look for any confirmation to buy at this area. No, I need price to retrace to at least 61.8 or 50% retracement level before I start looking for buys. All right. So that is that about that. Very simple and short. So this is just what we want to see on the daily and on the 1 hour time frame. Just see a bullish confirmation, confirming our inducement being taken out, confirming a corrective move, and confirming our break of structure. That is all we need to see on the chart. All right. And then this will make, after confirming your break of structure, the lowest point that led to the break of structure is what is referred to as the strong highs. All right. So we can only confirm a trend change, a situation whereby trend has changed from an uptrend to a downtrend, when price retraces to break below the strong point, below this correctional move. So if price should retrace to break this, then we can consider this to be a trend change. All right. The same way, if price should retrace all the way to this zone to break this low here, this strong low here, then we confirm it to be a trend change. Simple and short. Remember, I said I don't want to make this video too long. So let's quickly dive into the chart to see what we have for the week. All right. So far so good. Gold has been very bullish, right? We have our break up structure here. Easy. This is a break of structure. This is on daily time frame. I just want to make you understand the analysis. If not, I'm not supposed to be analyzing on the daily time frame, right? There was an inducement here being taken out. This was an inducement taken out, and then this is our strong low. So after this, there was no other break of structure confirmed right there, right? And price has retraced to 61.8 retracement level already. Can see that now. That's retraced to 61.8 before this big move started occurring. All right. So now let's switch to the 4 hour time frame. We are now seeing that the what daily time frame is bullish. Now on the 4 hour time frame, let's quickly, go what is happening at the now moment, right? What is happening now? Price is also bullish, right? Price is also bullish. So there is a break of structure here. Let's do a quick back test. There's a break of structure here. Why? Because there was an inducement taken out here. This was an inducement being taken out. And then this was our 61.8 retracement level. Price already retraced to 61.8 retracement level. And then this trade happened, I think, last week. Yeah, it was last week. And then boom, right? And that was how it went. The same way, on this second confirmation here, there was another break here. There was another break here. This was a break of structure. Why? Because price has already taken out an inducement. There's an inducement being taken out here. All right. But remember, not all the time price will retrace. There are time whereby price will keep pushing to the upside based on the aggressive pressures of buyers. So price didn't retrace on this. It kept pushing to the upside, right? So the same way, there's also another break of structure here. So let's focus on this recent one. So there's another break of structure here, and this is it. This is the inducement being taken out right here. So our strong low now is now this, right? So I can only start looking for buys opportunities by the time price retrace all the way to this zone, either 50% retracement level or 61.8 retracement level. All right. But if I want to do a quick trade, right? Because this is 4 hour time frame, I can switch to the 1 hour time frame to confirm a structure like this again. So I need to switch to 1 hour time frame. Let's see if I can get any structure closer to the present market price. So there was no structure on 1 hour time frame. Price was just going bullish, just printing, leaving inducement behind, and then just going up. So there was no inducement taken, no correctional move. So there was no valid break of structure at this point. So I see all this as liquidity moves, right? Creating liquidities. So price may likely come sweep all these liquidities, come down all the way to 61.8 on this our 4 hour time frame. It can come all the way to 61.8 before it start going up again. All right, taking out all the liquidities being generated under these pullbacks. So what I'm going to do now is if I still want to go lower, I can go to the 15-minute time frame to see if I can confirm a valid break of structure. All right. So there was no valid break of structure anywhere here because there was no inducement taken out except Okay, this was a break. Yeah, this was a break. This was a break of structure. Yeah, why? Because this inducement was taken out. Sorry about that. Why? Because this inducement was taken out. There was an inducement taken out here. The inducement taken out here. And then this is another break of structure. This one has not been mitigated yet. Remember, this one has already been mitigated. If I should draw my Fibonacci, the first one, this is the strong low from here to here. You can see the price retraced from 61.8 and then boom to the upside, right? The same way, this is a break, but this one has not been mitigated. So I can mark this O zone, this O order flow, right? This O order flow now as my area of interest, that if price should come down to this point, I can start looking for buys opportunity. So this is like my trade. I can put my stop loss just below here. And then my target is 3R, 3.1R. All right. So that is it for gold. Let's switch to BTC and see. Now on BTC, let's check the daily time frame. What can we clearly identify? Let me delete all of these two so we can make it uh we can start afresh again. So on daily time frame, let's focus on the now moment. We can see that price has broke structure to the upside. It's like a break of structure. Why? Because there was an inducement being taken out here. This was an inducement being taken out. And then we have this to be our strong low. All right, so until this low is being taken out, price is still confirmed to be a valid uptrend. Now, this is a break, but to me, it's not a valid break of structure. Why? Because there was no inducement taken out. I'll just mark this as a normal break. Right, there was no inducement. Now, price has already retraced to take out the inducement here, right? But until it's such high again to break this previous high, with a candle close, that's when I can mark this as a valid break of structure, right? And then mark this zone as my strong low. But for now, since this is the only valid BOS we have here, then we need to make reference to it that, okay, anyway, this is a daily time frame, so we can confirm that this is what? This is our our buyers on BTC that the market is bullish. So we can switch to the 4-hour time frame to confirm, you know, to confirm a bullish. Okay, price was actually bearish last week. Yeah, last week, like price have been bearish, and then at this point, I don't want to make this video too long, so I can confirm my trend change. Remember what trend change is? If you can't, please, you can still watch this video multiple times so it will help you to understand. Or if you're interested in learning my strategy, you can message me. I will actually, break it down for you when you are being added to my Telegram group. So this is a trend change, which I still mark as my break of structure. All right. So marking it from here, that simply means the 4-hour now has now tally with the daily time frame. So marking from here to here, price has already retraced to 61.8 already, all right, which is a good confirmation for me. So price has retraced to 61.8 retracement level. So I should start looking for buys now, right? So on 1-hour time frame, okay, we also got another trend change. I've also gotten another trend change here, which is a break of structure. Do you know why? Okay, let me do a quick review. This is a break, right? This was a break of structure, and then why? Because price has taken out liquidity here or an inducement there, right? So that make this high a strong high. So for price to reverse, to break this high here, that shows that the trend has changed. So that was what happened. All right, simple and short. So now the next thing, what are we going to do next? Drop it on the comment section. What are we going to do next? The next thing now is to what? Draw your Fibonacci from here to the where the breakup structure occurs. So at this point, we are looking forward to look for entries at the 61.8 retracement level. So this is my entry zone. So what I need price to do now is to retrace to 61.8 retracement level, then along the market. So this is where my stop loss is. Remember, your stop loss should always be set at the zone whereby if market should hit it, the market should take it out. That shows that the trend has been invalidated. So if the market should come all the way to break this low, that simply means the downtrend is still likely to continue, or the trend has changed from an uptrend to a downtrend based on 1 hour time frame. So what we are doing is this: we are actually following, from the higher time frame perspective, because the daily is bullish. The 4 hour also has given us a bullish signal. So, and the 1 hour has also given us a bullish signal, right? So all we have to do is wait, right, for price to retrace to a discount zone. So just because all the time frames are bullish doesn't mean I will just jump into the chart like that. No, it doesn't work that way. All right. And our target is 3 hour. Remember, 3 hour. I'm going to make a video on risk management very soon. So 3 hour, and let's say on 15-minute time frame, if we can actually get a quick trade. Yeah, I think there is a trade here on 1 hour time frame. Why? Because on 15-minute time frame, this is a break. There was a break here, right? And then price retrace, take it out, and then yeah, there's a break. So this is like a strong low right here. Do you know why? Because there was an inducement taken here. This was an inducement taken out. So that is why I mark this as a valid break of structure. All right. So now let's see. Let the New York section open. Let me see how the movement of the candle is. So once it's New York section, I will open. This is the time now is 5:44 a.m. 5:44 a.m. All right. So once it's 8 o'clock, which is New York session, once it's open, the price has not violated this area, and I saw the potential that buyers can actually start pushing the market to the upside. Then I will enter, right? I will buy immediately. So I'll keep an eye to this. All right. So thank you so much for watching this YouTube video to the end. I really appreciate your time and patience, and please do well to subscribe to this channel, support me, and I promise to be making content, variable ones like this, right, on every week and depending on your demands actually. All right. So thank you so much, and I really appreciate your time. I thank you for all. Thank you so much.